Alright guys, so today we're going to be checking out Earfun's new budget pair of true wireless earbuds, which are the Earfun Air Life. Now, you obviously know if you follow this channel that Earfun is one of those budget companies out there. They were one of the first ones to do true wireless earbuds kind of on the cheaper side. And they've kind of made a name for that. They've kind of made a name for being able to deliver a lot of features, deliver sound quality that punches usually well above its price tag. But the Air Life, which is a pair that we're going to check out today, is the least expensive pair that I believe that I've tested from them. Now, not so much because of the retail price, because these do come in at $49, but I think it's more so because of it's the holidays, they're on sale, there's a coupon code, which I'll have in the description, and it brings them all the way down to only like $19 and I believe 70 cents. So we're going to look at this pair as a pair that's under $20, and by the end of the video you'll kind of see where the true value is with these. Now, it is a stem style design. You're either gonna love or hate this. I kind of usually fall into the camp that I'm not a huge fan of stem style design earbuds. Now, they are glossy, although the case on these has a matte finish. The earbuds have that glossy finish to them. They do use touch controls, and I am happy to say that they do have controls over everything out of the box. Another thing is they are available in 3 different colors. I have the purple and the black version here, but it's also available in white. And then when it comes to some of the specs, it does have Bluetooth 5.4. It is also using 12mm composite dynamic drivers, and it also works with Earfun's app. Now, this is one of those things that already kind of separates it, because earbuds under $20 usually do not work with an app. It's usually you get just what you get out of the box, and that's kind of it. But the app on these allow you to not only keep these updated, there's about 30 EQ options, I believe, to be able to choose between. They also still give you control over switching around your control. So if you don't want it to, skip your track forward on the right earbud, you can switch it over to the left for whatever reason. But it's nice that you have the ability to switch around those controls. Also within the app, you can switch it into the gaming mode. So this will cut down lag. If you're going to be watching movies, gaming, or TV shows or anything like that, you don't have to worry that the mouths are not going to be in sync with what you're listening to. And then these also have a Find My Earbuds feature. So if you happen to misplace them, it kind of helps you find them in the room or in the house. So again, that's just things you don't normally get with a pair that's under $20, or at least a pair you can pick up under $20. And then if you do want to find a pair to use at the gym or use outdoors, these do come in with an IPX5 rating. So they're not waterproof, but they actually are a step above the norm, which is like IPX4, which means you're going to be fine if you're out and it starts to rain, or if you're sweating heavily or they get splashed. You don't have to worry about them getting damaged. Just make sure you do not submerge them into water. And then as far as what all you get inside the box, this is pretty simple. You do get 3 sets of silicone ear tips, and it does match the color with the color of the earbuds that you're getting. So it's not just like a generic black set of ear tips. The purple pair actually came with purple silicone ear tips. Now, the charging cable does look just kind of like a generic USB-C charging cable. And speaking of charging, battery life is definitely not something I expected in this price range. On a full charge, you can get 11 hours of battery life on the earbuds, and then with the charging case, you can get 35 hours total. And if you happen to pick them up and the battery is dead, these also have a fast charging feature where a 10-minute charge will give you 2.5 hours of use. Now, that's something we've seen even the more expensive earbuds and the bigger name companies happen to leave out on their earbuds. So the fact that these even have fast charging is impressive, but the battery life itself is going to get most people through a work day. Actually, it will get everybody through a full work day without even needing to worry about charging these. Now, they don't have noise canceling and they don't have LDAC mode. So there's nothing that's going to bring down the battery life even more. The only thing is, if you do have it in gaming mode, that is going to draw a little bit more power. That is going to use more battery life. But just in a normal listening situation, 11 hours on the earbuds is impressive. Now, if you are going to use this pair for taking phone calls, it does have 4 microphones total, and it also is using their AI environmental noise canceling to try to block out the surroundings, but then also focus in on your voice during calls. But you guys can be a judge by listening to a test here.
So here is a mic test using the Earfun Air Life. I am outdoors. There's not really any wind today, but I definitely can still hear some traffic off to the side. And this is just to give you an idea of what it would sound like if you were to take a call in public.
So now let's go ahead and jump into the sound. And like I said earlier, these are using 12mm composite dynamic drivers, and the dynamic name in that is exactly what these are trying to do. And this is normal with Earfun earbuds anyway. They go for that dynamic Harman curve tuning where the bass is elevated, the treble's elevated, and I do feel like in this pair, the mids, they kind of just left alone. But luckily, the bass doesn't overpower everything. The mids don't get lost in the mix. The bass does have quite a bit of punch, so it is pretty aggressive. It just kind of fits what consumers are looking for when it comes to earbuds. Same thing with the treble. The treble has a nice, I would say, kind of bright approach, but it still has a warmth to it that I feel like the bass is kind of lending itself to. So it does have a slightly warm tone to it overall out of the box. Again, you can go in and EQ these the way that you want, but I still feel like the best tuning on these are the way that they are out of the box. And I felt like if I went from pop to hip hop to classical to country, I never felt like it was made or, where it was just going to cater to one genre. I was happy with everything that I was switching it between, again, especially for the price. And I really think the only complaint or the only thing that I don't think really stands out about these is probably going to be the sound stage and the sound imaging. It doesn't make you feel like you're in a very large or wide open room. It still kind of made me feeling like I was in a medium-sized room, but I was still able to tell where different sounds are coming from. That was never an issue with this pair. So really, to wrap this video up and my overall opinion on these, for under $20, it's just going to be really hard to find a pair of true wireless earbuds that not only offer all of these features, but also give you the sound quality that you're getting out of these. I think it's punching way above its price tag. I even feel like for a pair that retails for $50 or maybe it's $30, I don't know. It's hard to tell with the way that Amazon shows their pricing, but this is just a great earbud under $50 period. So I think the fact that you can get them right now for $19.70, I believe, just again makes this a hell of a bargain. So it's definitely a pair that I would recommend, and it's a pair that I would recommend even if you're looking to not even spend over $50. But guys, that wraps up this video on the brand new Earfun Air Life. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.